Hello, all. Welcome to the West Chicago Public Library's YA Council podcast with Jessica, Charles, Russell, and Isabella. My name is Swapna, and I'm a member of the Library YA Council and a junior at West Chicago Community High School. I'm going to be introducing our library. The West Chicago Library has grown along with its community. It went from a 1929 volunteer library on the second floor of City Hall to the 332 Washington Street location in 1954, and finally, the new current library building was opened up in 1993. The building is right off of Main Street and is truly a central part of our community. Another cool and little known fact about our library, according to the Illinois Digital Archives website, is that it is home to the late Cornelia Ernst Anthony's collection of approximately 10,000 book plates. It is international in scope and was at one time considered by many librarians to be second only to that of the Library of Congress. West Chicago is home to a very diverse population. A significant portion of our community is made up of minorities. Over half of West Chicago's population is Hispanic, and the library provides many services tailored to Spanish speakers, including an extensive Spanish book collection. The library is also home to Love Even More, which is an art installation on the library lawn that many locals have noticed. It was made by well-known Chicago artist Matthew Hoffman. As you can see, the library is a huge part of West Chicago. Teens, adults, and children all come here to read, hang out, check out books and movies, play video games, and do so many other things. In fact, we even have our very own Library of Things, which includes an assortment of useful objects available on loan. Teens are also a big part of our library through YA Council. I want to take this opportunity to introduce Bella, who will be talking about what YA Council is and what services the library is providing.
Have you ever wanted to be a part of a place where your opinion matters? Have you ever wanted to be a leader and make your local library a better place? Then we have the group for you. The Young Adult Council is a place that plans programs, volunteers for events, and allows members to learn to be more effective leaders and take an active role in your community, as well as have a ton of fun meeting new people and hanging out with your council member friends. Next, we're going to talk about the services the library has currently been providing during COVID-19. Unfortunately, some in-person services such as computer appointments, copying printing appointments, and grab and go will be suspended until further notice starting November 20th. The decision has been made to help mitigate the spread of COVID-19 as our area has seen a huge surge in cases. The services still available are as follows. Curbside pickup, which is available Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. For Friday and Saturday, it is from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. To request reading material and place holds, you can contact the library through email, their phone number, 630-231-1552, or a chat they have at the West Chicago Public Library District website. They'll give you a call when your items are ready and you'll be set. If you are over 13 years old, there are now digital library cards you can register for online. With the online-only library card, you can have access to our recently added to electronic collection of e-books, e-audiobooks, streaming services, homework help, research databases, and a newspaper database for local news. Also available are book talks and craft videos. You can tune in each week to hear a book talk on 2 new young adult titles new to the library. They'll be going up on the library's Facebook and YouTube accounts. The new craft videos you can watch and do along at home also go up on Facebook and YouTube. Crafts are posted Mondays at 12 p.m. and book talks are posted on Wednesdays and Fridays at 12 p.m. If you check out the Library of Things on the West Chicago Public Library District's website, you can find a catalog of different devices and items you can borrow from the library, such as Chromebooks, hotspots, e-readers, and many other interesting finds. Due to COVID-19 safety measures, only Chromebooks and hotspots are available from the Library of Things for the time being. The programming at the library will be continuing, but will be provided online now. If you'd like to participate, you can use the library's website calendar to register for events. Back again is Swapna to ask what we'll all be reading right now.
So, what are you all reading right now?
I'm reading the Norton Anthology of African American Literature, 2nd edition.
I'm currently reading The Bay Chronicles, which is by Cassandra Clare, Maureen Johnson, and Sarah Reese Brennan.
I'm currently reading The Upside of Falling by Alex Light.
I've just finished reading the Hell's Moving Castle series by Diana Wynne Jones, a very magical series that also has a movie you can check out as well.
I just finished Into the Wild, an interesting nonfiction story about a young man's journey into the Alaskan wilderness that went horribly wrong. Next up, we have Russell interviewing Jessica, our young adult librarian.
Hi, everyone. I'm Russell. I'll be interviewing Jessica Banco from the library today. Welcome, Jessica.
Thanks, Russell.
So first question is, what do you do for the library?
So I am the young adult librarian, which means that I supervise the young adult advisory council, create programming, coordinate the young adult summer and winter reading programs. I select the young adult fiction, nonfiction, and the video game collections. Reader's advisory, which is helping patrons find the books that they're looking for. And reference, which is helping answer questions patrons have. And outreach to the middle and high schools.
Wow, that's quite a lot.
It is, but it's fun.
All right, then, moving on. What is your favorite thing about the library?
Oh man, this is a hard question. There's so many wonderful things about my job. I really enjoy programming. I get to have a lot of fun and learn new things and meet a lot of new people. We have a monthly Dungeons and Dragons program, and I had never played before this program. So I'm really learning a lot as we go. It's great to get to know all of the teens who come to our programs too.
I like meeting new people as well that come to programs.
It's a lot of fun. You get to
Yep.
meet a lot of people.
What is your favorite memory with the library?
I'll never forget my first day. I had a program, which was Gamers Haven, where we all meet up in the program room, play either card games or video games on the different TVs we have in the room and on different gaming systems. And it was the first time I was meeting a lot of you, literally the first time. I was a little nervous, but really excited. The group had taught me how to play a card game almost immediately after I walked into the room and beat me at it pretty badly. It was a really good first day. It was a good way to start to meet everybody.
Yep. All right, then. What do you have a favorite book?
This is almost impossible to answer. I have favorite authors, favorite genres, and favorite series. It's kind of too hard to narrow down a favorite book. I do love mysteries and realistic fiction.
Would you tell some of your favorite authors then?
I love Jennifer Lynn Barnes, the Natural series, The Lovely and the Lost, and the Inheritance game that came out this year are some of my favorite of hers. I also really love Sarah Dessen, Casey West, and Kelly Armstrong.
Wow. Right then. I'm wondering, what do you hope for the library in the future? And because of COVID, is there anything like that you hope for the future to? This is mostly because of COVID, because of the fact that there are things we can't do right now.
Yeah, I look forward to the days when we can all safely gather together again in the library, whenever that will be, so that you all can keep beating me at games.
I can't wait.
Me either.
And do you have a message for the library?
I know things are difficult and ever-changing right now, but everyone at the library is working really hard to do all that they can to provide services safely.
Right. Thank you for answering all our questions.
Thank you for interviewing me. I had a lot of fun.
And thank you for all you do at the library.
Thank you.
All right, next up we have Charles, who's going to review a game for us.
Hello, everyone. If any of you like complex action platformers that require patience, endurance, and skill, then you must check out Ori and the Blind Forest. In this game, you control a young spirit named Ori, who is orphaned after a powerful storm starts to slowly kill their land, called Nibble Forest. They must find the courage to leave their home, travel throughout the world, and defeat an evil nemesis who set these terrible events into motion. As Ori, you encounter many different environments, fight against many different creatures, and solve many different puzzles. In one area, you must ascend the giant volcano called Mount Horu. Be careful where you step. Blowing lava and falling spikes hurt, especially when you have to jump over a lot of them in chase sequences and parkour challenges. At the same time, enemies called sentry stones shoot deadly flames at you, and cleverly disguised slimes poke you with their quills. Sounds fun? Featuring hand-painted artwork, beautifully animated characters, a fully orchestrated soundtrack, and an intuitive manual save system, Ori and the Blind Forest explores a deeply emotional story about love and sacrifice and asserts that justice will always prevail. The game won't disappoint, fun for all ages. Also, Xbox Game Pass members can play for free.
Thanks so much for listening.
We'd like to take a minute to thank the library and its staff and the members of the Young Adult Advisory Council and all our listeners.
We hope you've enjoyed this podcast and have learned some helpful information about navigating the West Chicago Public Library.
Hey everyone, this is Jessica, the Young Adult Librarian again. I just wanted to say thank you to Swapna, Bella, Charles, and Russell for all of the hard work that they've put into this first episode. I wanted to remind everyone if you have any questions, you can email us at ask@wcpld.info. Also wanted to let you know that the library has a new YA-specific Instagram account. Follow us at YA_WCPLD to learn more about programming, hear book talks, and more. Thanks so much for listening, and check back next month for episode 2.